Welcome back to your regularly scheduled program, where we get to see Rob Schneider play every single character in this shitty anime.
With guest star Danny DeVito as Chopper.
So anyway, I started rumbling.
I started rumbling. This episode brought to you by...
Dylan, cut that.
Oh shit, my bad.
You're right. They didn't pay for this free advertisement. They don't deserve it.
Just like our other advertisement.
No, what's the one that been peddling lately? That's the one.
Oh, I play that one.
All these bleeps.
Sorry, my bad.
Man, that's a lot of redacted. What are we, the CIA?
See you in 50 years when you can finally hear this.
Right.
All right, so with that, let's probably move on to the summary. As rebel leader Koza is gunned down, a sandstorm emerges, causing an abrupt confusion among both armies. Under the guise of both uniforms, the Baroque Works agents stir the moment and create chaos. Koza attempts to stop his men from fighting, but neither his gasping pleads nor Vivi's continuous anguish can reach those on the battlefield. Crocodile takes this moment to end Vivi's idealism, grabbing her by the neck and dropping her from atop the palace. A moment so savory he can no longer hold his composure. As Vivi descends to her end, Crocodile begins to laugh maniacally, or at last he's done it. But then, a slight flicker. The sun, too bright to see. Something or someone is up in the sky. Crocodile is stunned. How? He thinks. The music starts, and in comes Luffy and Pell. They dive straight down and save Luffy. Vivi. Ooh, my bad. Dylan, fix that. Fix that in post.
No.
Doubt.
Straight down and save Luffy. Luffy saves himself. Played by Rob Schneider.
You were doing really good.
Fuck.
Damn.
Insert Spider-Man meme here.
You're having a really bad day, huh?
Yeah, we're having a bad day. Upon ascending back up, Luffy prepares to attack Crocky with a fistful of fury, and surprisingly lands a hit. Turns out, Luffy's got his barrel full of water affixed to his back Ghostbuster style, and Croc's weakness happens to be good old H2O. The now hydrated rubber boy, along with some new moves, really brings Croc some pain. Unfortunately, things sorta take a turn, but more on that later. And one day I will figure out how to read a script with no errors.
It's the new mic. Just blame the new mic.
It's the new mic, man. You know, everyone's on edge, and by everyone I mean me, but, you know, I'm the only one that matters.
Dylan, put a whole lot of filters to make it sound like the old one.
Oh my God.
Just put a bunch of, like, static on top of it to make it sound like shit.
Dylan's not going to do that.
You're right, he won't.
Dylan's not going to do any of that.
All right, yeah, good job. I like it.
Speaking of those new moves, since we're on it, I was vibing pretty heavy with the two new moves that he's got now.
Which ones?
They're pretty cool. Well, both of them. He uses buzzsaw, and shotgun.
Yeah.
Shotgun's pretty good. It's him like throwing his arm real quick.
It's pistol, but then he like plucks it like a guitar string.
Yeah.
And so it turns into.
When I
Gatling
saw
gun.
that, I was like, "This is some real Looney Tunes shit."
Yeah,
Okay, so counter though. I want to talk about this too. What I find very interesting about the relationship between Crocodile and Luffy, and I'm hoping we can talk about it here, is that, you know, even though Luffy clearly very much despises Crocodile as he is the villain and he's been pissing off all of his friends, what I find really interesting is that he's still taking to heart a lot of the things that Crocodile has told Luffy since the last time they fought.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
he's trying to improve his devil fruit. He's trying to understand what it means to be in a fight with a real pirate, because up until this point, he's not really had to try so much. And I really do like the attitude and the dynamic they have, because, you know, Crocodile is just completely sick of Luffy's shit the entire fucking time, and Luffy is completely sick of Crocodile shit. But all in all, Luffy is still a kid, and he is somewhat trying to learn a few things from his battles, I would say, similarly to what Zoro did in the last couple episodes.
He explains to Crocodile. He goes, "Well, you said that I can't just rely on my devil fruit as it is. I need to improve myself." And so somewhere in between getting stabbed in the chest and recovering, eating all that meat, he thinks up these two new moves. And I don't know. It's pretty cool to see that even that he comes in with more than one. I'd have been fine with one, but even the fact that he comes in with this second one, like out of nowhere, especially the buzzsaw. The buzzsaw is like really out of nowhere.
The buzzsaw is a bit of a stretch because it turns into a sort of wheelbarrow, or he just keeps spinning.
No, yeah, I don't care. It looks cool. I'm about it. It makes pretty good use of like the water that he's flinging at Crocodile too, because as he spins, the water just like starts speckling him, and then he gets hit.
Oh, right. Called it.
I mean, I'll say you did, but I wouldn't call it a hard read. Like it was.
I still think it's gonna happen the way I said it. I still think that the final finishing fight is gonna have that epic rain battle.
The big epic rain battle? No, I do
Sure.
think that's a reasonable prediction.
So the dude loses again.
Yes.
He does.
Let's hit that elephant in the room.
He the second round started and he lost real quick.
Yeah,
He got pruned. And the only reason he came back is because of, for some reason, the water goes straight 90 degree up, 90 degree down.
No, he like 100 IQ'd, like shot past him perfectly.
That's what
like,
I said.
when I saw that scene, I'm just sitting there going like, of course, this is how it's gonna play.
They don't make a big deal out of it in 122. Like 122, he shoots it and it's just gone, and then Luffy gets sucked and then he's dead. And then in the beginning of 123 rather, they have like 4 different shots of the water droplets both going into the air and then falling back down to earth.
Yup.
My biggest gripe with it is the idea of just how his suck power works, apparently. Because apparently everyone works like a sponge. Like, apparently,
Yes, I had the same thing.
digestive systems don't exist. Where it's literally, as long as I get water splashed on me, I will get rehydrated. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, do people not know how drinking liquids work?
Oh, that's what you meant.
It works both ways because where's Croc holding all this moisture, right? I'm
No,
not seeing any.
That's my problem. That's the problem I have with this guy's power now, especially when he sucks dry the entire garden and like sucks these stones to death. Why does it matter if he gets splashed with water, but he's just allowed to endlessly absorb water?
That's the fluid mechanics that I also would agree is fucking whack. But I want it to be clear that, yeah, the reason why, like, if you throw water on his body and he can't run away in dirt is because, well, the rest of his body can't do what his hand can. His hand can, like, literally just fucking make it disappear. He can dry everything out with his hand. That's what they tried to show.
It's a sandy black hole is what he's just sending it to a different timeline.
He's Kakashi.
Very weird distinction, too, that he just gets to do it with only his right hand. Like, I don't...
So this is also calling back to when Devin was talking about his power. I didn't want to say too much, but he was saying he hypothesized that he had like the ability to like move the sands of time. This is why I didn't want to completely dismiss it, because it's more than just being able to get rid of the hydration on, you know, people or whatever's around him. He can literally just like, you know, turn rock to dust, which I would say is kind of similar to that.
Well, no. So this is where I was about to say that there's a similar parallel to, like, for example, like how they did it in Naruto for Gaara when he explained how he got more sand. So I don't know if you guys remember that fight, but the way that Gaara explains, he sent his special sand into the ground, and what he was doing with the sand is he was grinding all the dirt into a sand-like form, and then that's what he was doing. With Crocodile, it doesn't really make sense because there's not, in rocks, to my knowledge, there's not really that kind of moisture.
Well, that's why he's trying to justify your sands of time hypothesis, because then he's just saying he accelerates the rock until it's been so many thousands of years that it's turned to sand.
The point is that I wanted to be clear to everyone and the audience that his hand has a very special property. He's mastered his devil fruit, and the only reason he can do that with his hand is because he's done some weird fucking mastering of his devil fruit. That's kind of the point. And it goes beyond just like absorbing the water out.
Yeah, no, that same property that he does there, I can kind of see where that leads later on with another person.
Yeah.
And it really came to me. I was like, oh, so I would have said, what if I take that and then do this other thing? And I said, oh.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, definitely. Totally understand what you guys are talking
Well,
about.
we're not supposed to.
Yeah, you ain't
us.
gonna know. You ain't gonna know shit, dude.
That's the 700 episodes from now.
So in the end, we learned they're both cheaters.
Like Yugi.
I also wanted to just, chime in here. I couldn't help but notice that we do not have a separate point specifically for Water Luffy.
It's part of Luffy's medical experience. All right. You see down there, it says Luffy's medical experience. And that's him eating meat to heal, him taking a nap to heal again, and then Water Luffy.
It's a short rest, all right?
Mind you, we know that this whole sequence of like these events have been happening within 10 minutes. His nap was under a minute long.
Yeah, he takes like a 2-minute power nap.
He knows how to enter REM sleep. All right, the REM sleep, deep sleep, easy.
He knows how to enter
Luffy's
REM
such a
sleep.
smooth brain that I could see him being in REM sleep when he's awake.
Anything else about the fight?
I related heavily to Crocodile, like emotionally.
I was gonna say,
during
dude,
the fight.
this is like like Crocodile has been Devin's spirit animal for all of these episodes.
Crocodile finally breaks in these episodes.
I feel
It's
it
so
though.
good.
Like, how many times do you have to kill a dude?
like with the rubber band.
You gotta be kidding me.
Water, Luffy.
And all I wrote down as my underneath my quote is same, dude, same.
Well, that's when we get the reveal of Brendan's Mizu Luffy.
Water Luffy.
Well, like I've been like he's seriously like I feel like I'm a big Crocodile super fanboy, and more so than fucking like Zoro and them. Like the amount of like shit that he's been saying, I'm like, dude, I vibe with that. That totally makes sense. You're like everything you're saying makes sense. Like when he talks to Vivi and like totally like rubs her face in the fucking dirt.
What's so fucking fun about this too is like we get to see firsthand his descent into that badness too, because like we had like right before in the first episode it was pretty much just like Crocodile for the win. Like he was getting everything,
But then he just got like fucking knocked the fuck out. Like he wasn't expecting that.
I want to point out like he even had like the sweet monologue when he had Vivi and shit, like while he was choking her over the edge. She was like,
If I try this, the rebellion will stop. If I try that, the rebellion will stop. It's time to wake up, princess. I'm tired of your useless idealism. It's gotten pathetic. What good are your happy ideals if you can't do anything to make them reality? Then they're nothing but dreams.
throws her off the fucking cliff.
Yeah.
And then we get the first fucking most satisfying smack to the face from Luffy, and Crocodile was like, all right, so you figured out some shit. I'll give you one thing, you ain't stupid.
But that's what's so interesting about his character is like it shows how much he underestimates, Luffy, because he honestly, you're the thing. Imagine, put yourself in his shoes. You're one of the 7 warlords of the sea. And this fucking goon comes up to you and is like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm just gonna turn to sand and like fucking kill you. And then I leave you in the desert. And then you come back and you punch me in the face because you somehow figured out my weakness. I'd be confused too. Like, did you just hit me in the face? Did this just happen?
That 10 seconds we spend on Crocodile's face and he goes through like the 6 stages of denial. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did this guy just drink a full barrel of water in front of me?
Oh no! A leak!
He can't be serious about this, can he?
I guess I shouldn't have drunk that much water.
And then Robin's like in the side just fucking laughing.
She fucking bursts out laughing, bro. And honestly, I'm with her, bro. Dude, I can't. They didn't want to commit to like the continuity of the holes in his chest and back still being there, like on his physical character. But they were more than willing to have this dumb joke.
So the reunion scene where they all come back together.
Can we talk about how we just left Koza on the ground first, though?
Yeah.
we
They
absolutely
really
can.
did my boy like this. Yo, the first time he got shot, his like 3 boys were right there immediately. This time he got shot, nobody gave a fuck.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
He was like, don't fight. And then they were like, pew, pew.
What was that, Koza?
That was a what?
Huh?
I'm sorry, my ears are ringing from all the cannons and gunfire.
Jimmy fell
What,
down a
Koza?
well?
Don't
Wait.
attack? Wait, attack? Okay.
No, yeah, they just fucking left him. How is he still breathing though? Like, I don't.
I'm still under the impression where like I saw him get shot and I'm watching him bleeding on the ground and I'm like, yeah, he gonna walk it off.
He will though.
But I do want to talk about people not walking it off, which is fucking Vivi. How many times is she gonna trip?
It does really feel like filler.
They needed to fill that episode time.
Brendan, check that. Is her falling over canon consistent?
I guarantee you at least 1 or 2 of them was, but yeah, there's definitely a good couple in there.
It's something that could have been done better.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
I do agree that, or not agree, I do like the fact how Usopp in the fight is still doing his classic, like rubber band move.
Yeah,
defeating people apparently in the background. While Vivi's like unloading this plot line of like, oh, I know where the bomb is. And he's like, smoke bomb, firecracker, rubber band.
I also love the shit out of when the Straw Hats did finally meet back up together. I will say though, I don't know what it was about that particular point in that episode, but the animation took a bit of a dive.
It felt like they were like, we need to get this episode done, but the good team is working on the Croc and Luffy fight. And then they went down to the corner and said, which one of you can draw? All right, you're hired. Get over here.
Hey, yo, Larry, drop your 40. We're gonna go fucking draw.
No, it's definitely them prioritizing the budget. 121, you can easily see all the characters aren't drawn the same. The way Vivi falls.
The way BB falls, dude. I was gonna say it, but I just wanted to.
She had no motion. The only motion was her hair, and then they just had like a little, like if you took a sticker and just like dragged it down the screen.
Pretty much. It was something, that's for sure.
It was like recording a video in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, that was a rough episode to get through.
Do we want to move on to the Robin information and all the Tashigi shit?
All right, Tashigi, I got a thing. All right, let me do that later.
Oh.
We can go with Robin first.
All right, let's do Robin first. So we know a lot more about Robin now. Suddenly, like a lot more.
Yeah, they did a whole like, hey, you want to know Robin? Here's your information. Drops barrel full of information. Bam!
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they did her so dirty.
Yeah. What are the details, Devin? Explain to us what we know about Robin now.
So apparently, when she's 8 years old, she appeared on the map of Everyone Knows Me as a super evil, or not evil, super, what's it called, powerful person, I guess, by destroying a fuckload of boats somehow. And we'll ignore that. So then she runs into Tashigi. Whack. Then after that, we find out she can read. Apparently she could read a form of Korean, because that's what it looked like. I'm telling you, the glyph looked Korean.
Just chalk it up to ancient text. Let's not get specific.
But like, apparently she learned how to read the super language. I don't know how the fuck she did it. We'll probably figure it out when she's totally not dead later.
Totally not dead later.
Totally not.
Because then she gets iced. She gets betrayed because she just says, yeah, it's just a history book. Which part of me is like wondering, is she telling the truth? Probably. I think the answer to where the Pluton or the switch is in the history based on who conquered and where.
Oh.
From what she read, it's supposed to be like one of those, like an answer within a puzzle.
It's a riddle
kind of thing. Yeah, it's almost like a riddle, I assume. But obviously, Crocodile don't got time for that because he just got splashed in the face and he's angry. So he's just like, I just want to fucking kill someone.
I just want to fucking destroy things, man. What the hell?
And something noteworthy is that she's had that 79 million bounty since she was 8.
20 years.
That's a pretty big bounty.
It is a large bounty. What was Crocodile's again? 80?
80.
1 mil less, and she got it like before he was even a 7th warlord.
Do we know when he became a 7th warlord?
We do not know when he became one of the
We
seven
do not.
warlords.
I'm speaking out of my ass, but I'm gonna assume.
How old is Crocodile?
This is a very good question.
I'd have guessed like maybe, I don't know, late 30s.
I'm going to guess 40.
I was late 30s, early 40 maybe. I don't
I
know.
want to say at the time of Alabasta, it was 42 or something. Let me look.
So he would have known or at least heard of Gold Roger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
He knows
Are you
knows
kidding me?
Gold Roger.
He knows Gold Roger personally.
Well, okay. I don't know about personally.
They play
That
chess
I
on
will tell you.
Thursdays.
I'm an idiot. It's 44.
Makes you kind of wonder where Crocodile's from.
Doesn't it?
Like, was he always from the Grand Line? Was he in the East Blue? Was he in the West Blue? Was he in the North Blue?
Oh, you mean that? I thought you meant like actually culturally.
No, he wants to know where he grew up from. What was his childhood like? Did he have both of his parents? Were they divorced?
I will tell you that anytime you look into the backstory of any character, you don't want to know.
Yeah, this is facts.
Like, I don't want to know because it's depressing, or it's because
Yes.
of spoiler?
You'll have a bad time.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't end up like this guy wanting to take over an entire country.
Yeah, joke's on us. Crocodile had a wonderful life. His parents are still together. They're actually, he's very fiscally responsible. He's just a bad apple.
He's just going in a different career path, right?
Yeah.
World
He
domination.
just has different
yeah.
aspirations.
So aside from where he is in the actual canon of the show, in the cultures, his moves are based on a combination of Spanish, French, and Italian variations. So all his main moves are divided into one of those.
I would not have guessed the French one. You definitely had me on Spanish and Italian.
When he uses the moves in an international dub, they use like a Portuguese or like a like a different type of Spanish.
I did actually hear about that. Yeah, if you listen to the Brazilian dub, they use the Spanish, or not the Spanish word, the Portuguese word for all of his like Spanish named moves and shit like that, which is kind of cool actually. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. So we're all in agreement that Robin's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
She'll walk it off.
She's totally okay.
All right, so we skipped it for a bit, but let's go back to this Tashigi scene.
All right.
Right.
So these Tashigi scenes really threw me for a loop.
Okay.
I was not expecting to feel so much in this one episode.
You felt something?
I did. I
Like
did.
Jesus, dude. They like not only did they add the generic anime shadows to her eyes, where they just impacted this dread in them. All right, she had the look of dread when Robin had the sword to her head.
Wouldn't you if your knee just got snapped in half?
Well, no, specifically when she like sprouted arms from her shoulders and like literally put her own sword to her neck. Like the way she was like fucking fearing for her life.
Yeah, they had a close up on her eyes, and that scene itself does not match anything we've ever seen in this show. Nothing. Like it was so dark. The lines and the shadows, they whatever they did there, just someone in there was like, this needs to be darker.
And I appreciate that person.
It was really good. And
Could
then
you imagine if they actually killed her though?
Could you?
That's my favorite line whenever I'm watching these episodes. Like, what if it did though?
Because let's think about it. Why would she point the sword at her neck and then just break her legs and just walk away?
Because she didn't want to kill her. She didn't actually want to kill her. She just wanted to threaten her into not fighting again,
so that she could then break her knees.
Well, you got to send a
she-
message at some point.
Yeah, dude. You definitely have to like set the record straight at some point.
so not only did Tashigi get her ass beat by Robin, then she gets taunted by Crocodile, who finds her laying down there.
Justice is only for the people who take it. That's the kind of world we live in, girl. Why don't you just go back to your base and talk about justice until you're actually ready to fight for it?
Dude, that's one of my quotes this week.
Yeah,
that is so good. Go ahead, please.
He does the Principal Skinner from The Simpsons. He goes, pathetic.
There has to be something like that, like a meme out there of him, like a crocodile's face, like Photoshop.
We can do this. We can definitely do this.
And then the real sad part is that after all that, Luffy comes around, a pirate, and she goes,
Towards the temple. That way. That direction. Thank you. What justice is there? To hell with Marine headquarters.
her loyalty to justice is being tested, and she is not having a good day for it. Tashigi scenes here are just the impact they give.
They have no business being this good. I don't know who decided this, but like I'm about it. Somebody in the meeting room was like, "We need more Tashigi," and and everyone else was like, "You know what? Dude's kind of right."
So yeah, that was a really really good set of scenes, and just a little tease here. She's my golden hand pick, dude.
She's your golden hand.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
The scenes were good, but I don't know that she's golden ham worthy.
Hell no, dude.
My
The
God.
performance, everything about those scenes are just top. Like if the scenes weren't done well, I would have been like, Tashigi, I'm sorry.
Let's move on. And I'm looking at the list. It would appear we might actually not have any more major topics.
Don't tell the kids that.
Shit.
All right. So what are these quotes that you guys enjoyed?
Right when Crocodile finally beats Luffy, I'm going to take it from Devin. I know he's fucking got it.
You bitch.
When he grabs Luffy by the neck and after he shoots the water.
You have lost to me 2 times now. Straw Hat Luffy.
And I fucking love it. So menacing. I already said I love the Usopp one.
Now you die! What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm trying to get inside Crocodile's head, that's what! Like
If I were him, where would I want to shoot a cannon from? Just keep looking. We only have 5 minutes.
Fucking Luffy. Do something, Zora. I love that fucking bit.
His impersonation of Croc is really good, by the way.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Good.
He even has the gold hook.
He has the gold hook. I was pretty convinced for a second that they just had Crocodile's actual VA do the voiceover for that.
I wouldn't be surprised because damn, that was spot on.
But just do it like a little shittier so that it sounds like Usopp.
And then last I have when Luffy finally wakes up from his nap. I swear, I don't know what it sounded like in the dub, but I swear, Luffy literally, like, as he's passing the hole, the line that they told Luffy to say there was, "That hole over there looks kinda Croc-ish."
They use Gator-ish in the
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever.
But otherwise
But-
it's the same.
The running bit is for everybody finding these secret stairs, and they go, "Secret stairs, of course."
Oh, that's right. That is true. All three of them acknowledge secret stairs. Like, ooh, that's cool.
All right, so Christian, what do you got?
One of them, when we first have Luffy swoop in on Pell, in 121, they swoop duty scoop Vivi up, and Vivi goes, "No matter how much I yell, my voice isn't reaching anyone." And Luffy, the forever like sudden suave dude, goes,
As long as we're here, your voice will always be heard.
The next one is when we drop Vivi off and we're going in for the sweet punch on Crocodile. I have things said right before disaster. No matter how many times we fight Luffy, you'll never be able to punch me, Crocodile.
Crocodile, 3 seconds before impact.
3 seconds before getting punched in the face.
So I got one. In that scene where Robin gets, a big old stab, Crocodile turns around. He goes, "Wait a minute, where's Cobra?" And then Cobra's in the corner going, "Aha, you're now dying with me."
I gotcha, bitch.
But memes aside, he does say a really good quote. He goes,
The two of you are going to die here. We'll meet death together. I am the 12th king of the Nefertari family, and I will uphold our honor. Someone like you can never be allowed to rule the Desert Kingdom."
Hell yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
it's a really nice quote.
But then Crocodile's like, "Lol, no, I'm just gonna turn the fucking ground to sand and I'm gonna leave."
I'm gonna turn into dirt. Get out.
You two are more than welcome to die here. I'm gonna turn the bedrock into sand.
Let's move on to this debated topic, all right? The golden ham, because I'm going to Tashigi, kids.
All right, we got the Tashigi play. I respect it. And I'm going to assume that Devin's got the Crocodile play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I choose Luffy. I'm not saying that Crocodile hasn't had his day in these past steps. And I'm not going to lie to you, Jordy. I love the Tashigi scenes. She don't got my golden ham. But with Crocodile specifically, I really do vibe with the relationship that Luffy and Crocodile are sort of sharing, where Luffy not only sees him as something to overcome, but almost sees him as, I don't know, like someone to respect, because he does recognize, that he's been in the game for a
I
while.
think that's what might make Luffy a more viable pick here. This is just Crocodile. Like, this is who Crocodile was all the time. He's a badass. He does badass things. But Luffy, we get actual, like, more growth, more learning. You see it. You see it happen in these episodes. He brings the water. He's got the moves. He has adapted to Crocodile in these last few episodes based on his experience.
And it's like through these episodes, you're seeing Luffy start to climb, and you're really seeing Crocodile start to fall. And I really feel like that's why he's got my golden ham this week, because he's got the growth, and Crocodile really is kind of delving into madness towards this stupid fucker.
You're right that Luffy did show an extreme amount of growth. I can't say that it's changed my opinion, though, because of my bias. I can't.
I respect that.
You're right. Like, I will give him the ham, but I won't like it because of my bias.
I respect it.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely willing to go in on Luffy here.
Hell yeah.
All right. What do we have this week on the grab bag, Devin?
Welcome back to Brendan Trivia.
Dude, is that Rob
Our
Schneider?
contestant Brendan here. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yes. Hi, I'm here. I'm ready.
Congratulations! Your first question is, back on Drum Island,
Mhm.
Wapple and Dalton fought.
What are the anime and manga differences?
You've been getting a lot of them right. We had to make these different.
Holy shit. I'm surprised you know that there were differences. Did you fucking read the manga recently?
No.
You think he comes up with this?
not
the guy write these questions?
He's just the voice.
I'm asking the one who wrote the question. Fucking idiot.
Yes, it was I. Devin all
Dio.
along.
Well, let me think. All right, so what happened in the anime? Let me think for a sec. So critically, when he fought Wapol and the goons, really there was no major fight. It was just kind of like he came up, he slashed Wapol. Wapol fell to the ground, and the doctors fixed him all up. And then in the manga, I'm pretty sure all of that also happens pretty much to a T.
Is that your final answer?
I'm trying to think. Hold on.
He hasn't put the chess piece down yet.
Yeah, he still has his finger
I have
on
my
it.
fingers on it. Yeah. I'm gonna go with there are not a significant difference.
Hit me with that buzzer.
Dang.
You are wrong.
Okay, what was the difference?
In the manga, Wapol is decapitated, and in the anime, he's simply slashed across the chest.
No shit.
Yep.
Jesus.
What the fuck? I forgot about that.
Where was this?
I would have rather seen that.
How is he alive?
Yeah, really. How did he survive that?
Yeah, no, he gets decapitated and the 20 MDs
Holy
have magical
shit.
powers and bring him back.
They fucking sew his head back on. Holy shit.
God, I want this. I want that, dude. I want Redfoot fucking eating his own shit. I want Wapol decapitated so he can die.
I know a fair amount of the differences in the manga, but that is not one that I had on my list. Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, be ready for question number 2 because we're going to surprise you even more.
Ooh.
What character did Christopher Sabat play in the Funimation test episode?
What did he play in the test episode?
There was a test episode when they tested the dub.
Really?
It's not looking too hot.
Holy shit! All right, now you're really fucking with me. Okay, so Chris Sabat is Zoro for everyone who doesn't already know. Okay, can I at least ask one thing? Is it a straw hat or is it a non-straw hat? Am I allowed to ask that?
I'll give you the non-straw hat.
Okay, so then it wouldn't be because you wouldn't pick this question if it was going to be a spoiler. So maybe they did a test episode of a arc we have seen.
I'll give you that it was early in the series because it's a really wide variety. Of
Okay,
characters.
all right, then. Okay, we're getting back on track. I think. All right, so fine. It was a non-straw hat. I'm gonna guess Buggy is my answer.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Buzz me.
You are wrong. It is Helmeppo.
Ah, son of
Yeah,
a
he
bitch.
played Helmeppo.
Fucking Helmeppo of all fucking people. All right, fine.
All right, on to question number 3. Now, this is your final question
my
for the
God.
afternoon. Are you ready? Contestant number
This is fantastic. Yes, I
3.
am ready. Sorry, yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead. Mr. 3.
What? Excuse me?
Mr. Tree.
Sorry. I thought it was a trick question. Go ahead.
What voice actor played Luffy in the same test episode?
You're shitting me. It wasn't Colleen Clickenbeard?
Man,
Holy-
he's really being thrown off here.
Motherfucker. I didn't even know they had other voice actors test these fucking characters. Fuck you.
You've been getting them right. I'm telling you, you've been getting them
Has
right.
he been getting them right?
No, these are
Yeah,
good
he
questions.
got like 2 weeks in a row
These
right.
are really good questions. I'm gonna have to actually start caring about some of the low key information on this show again.
I've been telling you to do this research. You don't
I-
want to do this research.
I got to do more,
I
man.
told you that they're never going to be like something stupid, like what color shirt were they wearing? There's got to be something interesting.
Dude, I respect it. I love these questions. I'm sorry that I am not good enough to answer them. I will be better.
Excuse me, but get back to the question.
You're right.
Doo-doo.
What
Right.
voice actor played Luffy in the same test episode?
I'm gonna guess Sunny Straight. Shot in the dark.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, shot in the dark. Fuck.
Eric Vale.
Oh, literally the only other fucking dude in the fucking cast. I
Wow.
picked. Okay, there are literally 3 straw hat dudes in this cast. It's fucking Eric Vale,
Man.
Sunny Straight, and fucking Chris Sabat. And I,
He got them all twisted up.
God damn it!
That is a damn shame.
All I know is that Sunny Straight is my spirit animal because he is Usopp and Krillin. Fun fact.
I think we all know that.
I haven't watched a minute of Dragon Ball, so
Not even Dragon Ball Z?
Nope.
Not even a little?
not even in passing.
What a heathen. All right, can we do a Dragon Ball Z cast?
Dude.
I might have listened to half a second by accident scrolling past it on my way to Nickelodeon.
Oh
Man.
my God, this man.
Brandon, I'm sorry, but the results from your
I
test.
know.
They say you're bronze.
I know.
We're going back to easy peasy questions next time.
Man, no, I like these ones. I'll research. I'll be better.
I'll actually study, Mom. I swear. Don't put me out.
What if
of
I
my
promise
easy
you?
challenges.
What if I promise you one good question and the rest of them easy peasy?
That's fair. That way you don't have to overwork yourself either. I respect that.
Again, follow us on Twitter at Panda Sightings. We're trying to upload a little bit more frequently.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian.
Hey.
You're out in the desert. You're starving. You're super thirsty. Who are you gonna call?
Hydro homies.
I like it.
Emergency response vehicles.
I gave you a water Luffy moment and you didn't take it.
Do you want a second chance?
Mizu. I mean, it doesn't have the same ring to it because there's a third syllable where I have to go
Could have just said
Luffy.
water Luffy.
They don't have water Luffy. They get Mizo in theirs.
It's Mizu though.
Mizu.
There's two
All right,
Mizus.
purist. Didn't you give me shit for giving the Japanese name of the devil fruits?
Yeah, you did. Or yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But they read sand at the time.
Oh, but they like the Mizu,
Dude,
huh?
it's such a double standard, right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm like this injustice.
I mean, it works the other way too. If you want me to speak the Lord's language, water, Luffy is the same thing. It's 3 syllables.
No, it's just water Luffy and dub. It's just water.
But it's water in the thing that I watched.
in the inferior version.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh,
We get to watch
that
Panda Man.
that is true. I don't get to watch Panda Mans because for the record audience, I know we already ended the podcast now, but that's the sub is the reason I missed Panda Man last week, so I'm officially absolving myself of all blame. You guys are still here? Girl, turn us off already. We're done. We stop. Just stop. Get some help.
Water Luffy.
Mizu.
It's getting the water. I'm Christopher Walken playing Luffy, and I can't do a Christopher Walken accent. I'm Christopher Walken. I'm here to fight your crocodile. I'm here to get the One Piece. I'm here to stop you. Am I hitting stop? Am I hitting stop?